Hello, my friends. So, for this reading, I started off asking, what does my viewer need to know? And the card that came out is Karmic Ties. We have a past life connection. Memories are surfacing either consciously or subconsciously. And then I asked, I tried to ask more about the connection, but nothing came out. So then I asked, what does my viewer need to know about themselves? And I got the crocodile. So, apparently, you, my viewer, are the crocodile. And hang on a sec while I look it up. This is from Kim Kranz's Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. The crocodile. Keywords: resting, submerging, collecting energy, cooling off. The crocodile reminds us to step back from the external world and turn inward. Now is not the time for decisions, action, or discussion. The crocodile's mantra is wait. This doesn't mean lying around hoping life's challenges will disappear. The crocodile is much smarter than that. It means intentionally withdrawing, gathering our awareness, observing, and building energy. Fill up the vital reserves so your next move comes from a place of wisdom and power. So it sounds to me like you have some learning to do. When in balance, wise, patient, a silent powerhouse. When out of balance, feels stuck and lashes out. To bring into balance, rest. Makarasana pose, which I'm not familiar with. Although I don't know most of the yogic poses by name. In any case, so it is time for you to withdraw. Yes, you're in a karmic connection, and that doesn't mean you need to pursue it or do anything about it. It means you need to rest and reflect and gather your wisdom. It's strange. It's not really giving me hermit vibes. It feels more like Nine of Pentacles. So you're not withdrawing so that you can become wise and be a mentor for others, even though, well, we have the Hierophant in reverse, so maybe that's why I'm getting this message. You are not meant to be a mentor in this relationship or connection. That is not your purpose. This bird skeleton is holding a book titled Projects and Virtues. So it looks like you have work ahead of you, a lot of work ahead of you. Your own projects. But you are not meant to be a mentor for this person. And for the time being, it looks like there is not going to be any real relationship between you. We have the Five of Cups. This is a card of heartbreak. So the Three of Swords is about mourning a loss. But the Five of Cups is about realizing that it's disappointing. It's very disappointing. There's loss, there's sadness, but it's not permanent. You can move on. You can learn a lesson from this, and of course, your consciousness is going to be expanded greatly from this. Now, the thing I'm not clear on is if you are becoming the King of Swords, or if the person you feel so strongly about is a King of Swords. So the King of Swords is someone who is very comfortable with authority. They're decisive. Possibly someone in a legal profession. or even military. So power, command, authority. But this is someone who acts for the common good. The King of Swords is not selfish. Again, gender is not relevant. We all have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords within us, and there's nothing wrong with that. It has nothing to do with our gender or gender orientation. So, whether this person or you are male or female, either one of you can be working on their King of Swords, your King of Swords aspects. In any case, are there any other messages I should get for you? Let me see. Oh, I want to get something from the Wisdom of the Oracle. I haven't used this much yet, but let's see what it has to say about this situation. What you should know, what direction you should be moving in, or what you can just, something that will ease your mind maybe. That would be nice, huh? Clean it up. I don't know about using your mind, but clean it up. 21. Interesting. That looks like an elk, maybe? Or is that just a buck? Probably just a buck. Okay. Wow, I opened right to the page. Okay, clean it up. Essential meanings. Getting to the core of a situation. Freedom from a burden. Cleaning house. Sweeping away what is no longer needed. So a bit of an Eight of Cups vibe there. Ever feel so bogged down with emotional gunk that you can't think straight? Could you be surrounded by physical clutter in your home also? Too much work? Overwhelmed? Time to clean house. Every item out of place natters away at you. Every unresolved resentment, every comparison to others that leads to a sense of lack takes up energetic space. Every unpaid bill just adds up to an unnecessary feeling of being overwhelmed. Now is the time to free yourself by energetically cleaning house. Just do it. Make room for the miracles that are lining up for you. All right, now there is a relationship message, a prosperity message, and a protection message. I am definitely going to read the relationship message. Time to clear the air, take a look at your side of the street, and say what's on your mind. I don't think you should be talking to the other person right now, but focusing inward is always a good idea, to cleaning up your own mess. Sweep away the old stuff so that a spring breeze can flow through with new energy. It's the perfect time to do an inventory of your dynamics and see what's yours and what's not yours to clean up. Everyone brings some baggage. Sort through what you brought with you and let go of what is no longer needed. Become unencumbered, and your relationship will flourish, although not necessarily your relationship with this person. Your relationship with yourself will flourish. Protection message. Is it possible you may be focusing too much on other people right now? Trying too hard to be helpful? I'm definitely getting that vibe with the Hierophant in reverse. Perhaps you think it's your calling to relieve people of their burdens, but what is the cost to you and to them? Don't clean up someone else's side of the street. You're not helping by freeing him or her of responsibility. You're also not doing yourself any favors, and you just might be adding an even greater strain. You are loved as you are. You don't need to be needed to be loved. All right. And that's an important message for you. Need is not love. So I think I will leave it there. Have a wonderful day.